New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. Two people have been arrested in the harming that left a 19-year-old man in critical condition. Jeremy Davis, age 26, and Alicia Lopez, age 18, were arrested Thursday and booked at the Henderson Detention Center. Davis was booked for 1 count of attempted murder, 2 counts of attempted battery with a deadly weapon, 1 count of possession of a firearm by a prohibited person, and 19 counts of conspiracy to commit a crime, among other charges. Lopez was booked for 19 counts of conspiracy to commit a crime. Police and fire units were dispatched to the 500 block of First Light Street just before 5 a.m. on December 19th in reference to the shooting. A preliminary investigation determined that the victim had exited his residence and found an unknown suspect rummaging through inside of his vehicle. The victim confronted the suspect, prompting the suspect to flee the area while firing rounds from his firearm and striking the victim. The victim was transported to an area hospital in critical condition. Henderson police, with assistance from Metro Police, later named Davis and Lopez as persons of interest and listed a silver Mitsubishi Outlander as a possible suspect vehicle. The incident is still under investigation. Police have also stated that no further details will be released. Um, this is what I'm gonna say, right? Uh, the young man was already a lost cause. You can tell, obviously, by all the tattoos on his face and his neck. He came to a decision in life that, yo, I don't plan on, working in corporate America. I don't plan on holding down a normal job. So this is going to be me. I plan on doing either a life of crime or being a rapper or both number one and two, right? Any one of those three, that I gave you, that was pretty much his life goal and his plans at this moment in time. Obviously, he just took the whole thing of being a career criminal. So this is where we are at this moment in time. And then you have Lopez, right? She's what, 19 or whatever it is. And she just decided that she magically saw him and she thought that this would just be husband material. And I'm just like, what is going on here? What is going on where you got a lot of these young girls still to this day making the wrong decisions and choices in men when we clearly have older women who have been through this, right? They've walked, all, different lives throughout this planet, and they can easily tell you the right from the wrong from the right. They can easily sit up there and tell you that. They can pretty much give you a map. Where are those women to hand over these maps, these blueprints to a lot of these young women out here so that they can stop going after guys like this? Like, I don't understand how difficult that is. Like, I just don't. And then on top of that, to continuously see, right, um, older women on social media literally bigging up guys like him and saying that they want thieves, they want criminals, they want scammers, they want dudes with records, they want somebody who's going to be out there getting money, and they want drug dealers, right? These are grown black women who are literally out here on social media talking to young girls like her and telling her to go for guys like that. Where are the other women at telling these girls a vastly different story? Telling them what the end result is going to be. Because, matter of fact, some of the women that could actually tell the girls these stories, they're not even here right now. Because those same guys that are being advocated for and praised all over social media, they end up inevitably taking girls' lives like hers in the long run. They end up leaving them with a whole bunch of kids. They end up leaving them with a long sentence because they were an accessory to whatever it is that he decided to do. And so that he won't decide to, have a long sentence. And because she's a ride or die, she's going to sit up there and take that for him. Also, not understanding the fact that he's not going to be outside holding you down. He's going to be outside with the next best thing. Like I said, man, like I don't know what to say for the younger generation of young women out here and all of the trifling mistakes that they decide to sit up here and jump directly into. Like I said, I feel like a lot of people at this point in time are just lost causes. Now, some people are going to say, like, "Oh, well, Seiji, how come you're not, getting on, the black man, and how come you're not, talking about the lack of fathers and all of that?" The most interesting thing is I've talked about that before. You want to know the most interesting fact about that? I've listed myself where I never had a father in my life. And guess what? I'm here. Guess what? Seiji doesn't have a criminal record. He doesn't have a criminal past. Seiji has never been arrested. The police don't know Seiji's name by heart. They don't know what I look like by heart. Seiji's never been in a gang, never sold drugs, any of that. So, like I said, this is why I don't happen to talk about that a lot, because I know that if I'm able to sit up there and do it, there is no excuse for other men out here, for other young men out here to not be able to do the same thing. I faced roughly some of the exact same things that other young men have sat up there and faced. It was very easy. I knew guys that sat up there and sold all types of things. I knew guys that did all types of crimes. I had instances where I could have sat up there and joined the game, but I opted not to, not to, and not to. And guess what? I'm here. So this is why I don't sit up there and talk about this a lot, because common sense, common sense. And then on top of that, it's almost like going through a broken record. It's like the only thing that takes place is that whenever stories like this happen, or other stories, right? And it just so happens to deal with one black man and one black woman, everybody's like, "Oh, why are you always, talking about the woman? Talk about, the black men." If the black men who are supposed to be there are invisible or non-existent, right? What is the use of me trying to pin blame on somebody who is not there? What am I going to do? Put that on every single black man basically out here who didn't create this child, who didn't have anything to do with the woman who produced this child? That doesn't make any type of sense. Where am I going to sit up there and put the blame on that? I'm going to sit up there and put it on the CEO who was basically there raising the child or the children, which 9 times out of 10 is a black woman. Like I said, I was raised in a single parent household. My mom sat up there and raised me. Like I said before, she did everything to the best of her abilities, and all of that worked. So, like I said, I don't know what to sit up there and tell a lot of other women out here. Obviously, y'all better start figuring some stuff out, because if your kids are going into like this direction or something similar, yo, you better start, tearing up whatever you set up there and wrote down, and you better start writing something brand new real quick in order to change the trajectory of your kids so that they don't go down the same line as these two. One being 26 with tattoos on his face with no type of prospects in life, and the second one who was like, what, 18 and 19, and she decided to be in cahoots with a 26-year-old, yet again, who has no type of prospects or anything like that in life. Like I said, that's crazy to me. That young girl doesn't even know her worth. Why? Because it has not been passed down and instilled into her by other women who have already lived and have already walked the life that soon enough that she's going to end up walking herself. So it would behoove a lot of black women out here to start trying to talk to a lot of these young women, even if you don't want to talk to them. Because I understand that when you want to talk to the younger generation, it's a lot difficult. They don't want to hear you, yada, 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 all that good stuff, right? You can just easily make videos. So it's like you're not really putting yourself in harm's way. It's not going to be argumentative. They're going to be basically responding to the video. They're going to feel some certain type of way about the video. And hopefully over time that, that information that you keep putting out, they'll basically mature and they'll be able to, listen and take hold of everything that you're basically saying. But if you're not, doing nothing, if you're just sitting up here complaining and you're just shifting blame, just on one side of the coin, you are one of the biggest problems out here. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.